This is the Tripowin C8 IEM cable. It features an 8-core construction made up of 28 gauge silver copper foil or coil wire, depending on which website you read the description. These companies are doing a pretty crappy job with describing the type of material that's actually inside the cable. But I guess what we've got here is a silver copper foil or coil wire, whatever. You can get it in either 2-pin QDC or MMCX on the IEM side, and the terminations available are 2.5 millimeter and 4.4 millimeter balanced or 3.5 millimeter single-ended. It only comes in this one color, which is like gray mixed with gold or brown with light silver anodized hardware with carbon fiber accents. Lots of options. I believe you can also find this with an inline mic. The advertised length is 1.2 meters and it goes for around $30. Let's have a look. This cable is similar in a lot of ways to the Zonie. Just instead of having a 16-core construction, it's got 8 cores of a little bit of a thicker gauge core for each. I like 8-core cables a lot, and this one is nice and flexible. Materials seem good. Braiding is nice and uniform and relatively tight. No problems with memory or microphonics or anything like that. So the construction here is pretty good. And you can see it's got this kind of brown or tan or silvery color. Pretty nice stuff here. And we'll take a look at the hardware, starting with the Y-split. You've got this kind of short barrel-shaped Y-split with a carbon fiber accent in the middle and this clear bead-shaped chin cinch. These bead-shaped chin sliders tend to work really, really well, smooth up and down the cable, and they stay in place. So very good there. Some of those Zonie cables have this bead and some of them don't. It depends on the color you get, but the bead is the way to go. And above the Y-split, you've got this nice 4-wire braid. And here's a close-up of the Y-split, very kind of short and compact. Nice with the carbon fiber accent. The silver anodized aluminum is kind of boring and plain, but the black carbon fiber accent makes it pop a little bit. Nice bead slider here. And next we'll take a look at the ear hook side of the cable. And hardware is okay. You got the silver aluminum, anodized aluminum again, but no carbon fiber accent this time. And red plastic protrusion to denote the right. And the protrusion looks nice and long here, and the pins are nice and long. So should be no problem fitting this with any kind of 2-pin IEM, even one that has deep sockets for the 2-pin. So yeah, pretty kind of standard stuff here. A little bit stiff on the ear hook, but it's okay. Here's a look at the heat shrink. Very comfortable. No real problems here. And we'll do some test fits starting with the truthier gate. Very deep socket here. And you can see plenty of protrusion here, so it does go all the way home. No problems with the fit with deep socket IEMs. That's great to see. Not bad. Clear for the left here and red for the right, and we'll try the right one. You can see how much additional protrusion you have below the metal part of the connector. So again, very good. And yeah, all the way home. Not a bad look here. Pretty neutral color cable, so it should, match with a lot of different IEMs. Here's the original Sound Notes 0. Very flat on top. And the clear protrusion, the left one looks good. The red one might clash a little bit because you're gonna have the whole protrusion kind of sticking out on the top of the IEM, but yeah, it's okay. Like I said, pretty neutral overall. That this should match with a lot of different color IEMs. Here's the A-Full Performer 5. We'll try this one out. Again, a flat socket here, and yeah, not a bad match with the cable and the kind of gold flake, whatever you want to call it, on the P5. Pretty good. And next we'll see how the cable wraps. Flexibility and softness is very, very good here, so wraps are going to be no problem. First we'll do one with the IEMs connected so you can see what that looks like. Yeah, very manageable cable here. Like I said, a lot of similarities to the Zonie if you're preferring 8-core cable versus a 16-core cable, but you want something that's kind of like a Zonie. This is probably a good choice. A little bit more expensive though, but I don't know. I like this a little bit better maybe. I'm more inclined to like the 8-core style cables. While I've been using this cable, it's been reminding me a lot of the stock cable from the Performer 5. So I'm just going to bring that out here and do a quick side-by-side comparison. Kind of similar, weight and feel, although the Performer 5 has more of a rubbery kind of coating on the PVC outer, so it's a little bit smoother. And now we'll do one more test wrap here without the IEMs connected, so you can see how that wraps up. And again, wrapping this cable is very easy. Pretty good. I like it so far. Just not a fan of the silvery anodized aluminum color on the hardware, but yeah, whatever, it's fine. And we'll have a look at the termination here next. I've got the 3.5 millimeter. You can see nice step there on the bottom of the jack. Looking good with the little carbon fiber accent, good strain relief. No problem plugging into a device that has a case on it. So nice and tight, good connector. Overall, I really like this cable. It's got a lot of the same traits and kind of features that make the Tripowin Zonie cable a great cable. Just instead of a 16-core style, you've got this 8-core style, which I actually prefer. Unfortunately, it's a little bit more expensive than the Zonie, but sound-wise, I did test the cable to make sure there were no problems with the sound. The channels left and right are wired in the correct order and no inverted polarity, so everything is good there. If you like the other Tripowin cables like the Zonie, but you want something that's a little bit different, or you especially like this color, yeah, it's easy recommend. It could be a little bit cheaper for what it is. Can find it on sale from time to time. I don't know if I'd pay 30 for this, but for 20, it's a really nice cable. Little bit of a shame that you can't get it in any other different color options. I think that would be nice to see this in maybe a blue or a purple or something would be cool. These kind of brown, tan, gray cables. I mean, they match a lot of different IEMs because they're neutral. I find them to be a little bit boring, and especially the silver anodized color on the hardware, it's probably my least favorite, but it's kind of saved by the black carbon fiber accent, so that's okay. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more IEM cable reviews, don't forget to subscribe. I've got some other stuff coming up soon. Check out the links in the description below if you'd like to support the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think about this cable. Do you like this, or do you prefer the 16-core Zonie, or do you like 8-core better? And have a good one.